Hey guys, what's up? This is Andrew for TRENDLINES.com. So I'm here guys to make a big update on AMC GME of course, but on QQQ, Bitcoin, Tesla. Guys, I have big things to tell you today. They're not really good. We always have a bullish case, but I really want to show you guys what I think is happening and what it can create in terms of bearish price action on a lot of assets. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So let's first, as I know you guys are here for this, quickly have a look at the daily price action on AMC. And so in my last video, I was telling you that we were having a trend line here. As you can see, guys, the reactions are not clean. This is not a good sign, you know. Whenever you don't have good reactions and the price action is noisy, it's suggesting that we are in a corrective move. Here you can see the trend line has been not really respected. We are just above it. So I could, of course, readjust it, but you see, there's always a way to make it fit. It's not fitting too bad, actually. So this could be what is happening. But I'm afraid, guys, that this is only a consolidation here and that we are going to break this on the downside, all right? So once again, we can quickly have a look at the usual indicators. Volume decreasing on the way down, rather positive. RSI just below the 50 area, rather bearish. And we are consolidating close to a support area, which is, again, the sign that bears are building energy. So to me, we have two reasons to think that we might go lower, one reason to think that we might go higher. So let's see, we always have a bullish and a bearish case, but in this situation, I'm afraid we are going we're going to go to 9, maybe this week, next week, and then probably rebound. And then after the rebound, this is the question I want to raise, guys. What is going to happen in the next 3 months? Because I think that in the next 2 months, we're still going to have bears in control. The situation is too bad for bulls to really take back control, but I'm going to come to that, guys. I want to do AMC GME first. So AMC, I'm done. Support 9, resistance 13. The major support is right now this trend line around 11.7. If we break this on the downside, we'll probably go lower. If we manage to hold above that and come close to the resistance area around 13, 14, maybe we are out of trouble and we're gonna revisit the 20 area soon. So those are the two cases. GME, as usual, GME is holding very well, guys. So I was telling you that we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam, bam, bam. I think the fifth wave was just a bit shorter than expected. We went to 155 instead of 160. Sorry for those who had a selling order at 160 and that didn't get executed. But guys, for sure in the long run, we will have higher levels than this. But for now, I think we are correcting. I think we can come. Bam, I'm on a weekly time frame. Let's go on the daily. So what do we have here? All right, very clearly the 20-day moving average is acting as support here. You can see that right away. All right, we had a nice bullish reaction. Here you can see again, guys, GME RSI above the 50 area, finding support here. So GME strong again above the 20-day moving average, when AMC is rather below that with an RSI. I'm on the daily time frame as well, guys. So you can see the difference between AMC and GME. GME is definitely more bullish than AMC in the past 2-3 months, guys, and it can be seen again today. I'm actually afraid, guys, that we open lower on Monday because the Bitcoin has broken 20K. I'm going to come to that, guys. After GME, I'm going to do Bitcoin, but everything is related, so that's why I'm showing you a little bit what is on Bitcoin. That's why I believe we're going to open lower. Yeah, it's possible that we hold above 270. Yeah, we're going to probably open lower, so maybe there's going to be a buying opportunity at the 20-day moving average around 125. Stop loss just below. Bam, here. This is a trade that could make sense. And in this situation, we'll probably find support again here. But once again, you can see we have this consolidation here on the 20-day moving average, tested every day for the past week. So if we break this, we will probably have some downside to come. Yes, I'm a bit bearish, guys. You can feel it. I'm a bit bearish, guys, because the situation is not nice at all in terms of macroeconomics, in terms of global situation with the war, COVID. I don't see a way out of this in the very recent future. I mean, in the very next future, in the next few weeks, few months, if you prefer. So yeah, to sum up the situation, resistance at 135, next one around 160, and support 20-day moving average 125. If we break this, we probably go lower, lower towards, I would say, the 100 level. And if we able to close above 135, we will have one more shot at going to the 160 level, where we would very likely be rejected, guys. So if we are able to go here, I know you guys don't like to sell, but covered calls is a way to reduce the loss if we go lower. You can buy your put options. There are different ways to keep your shares and not lose money. So this is the kind of things that can be done if we come to close to the 160 level. Bam, bam, bam. Now, Bitcoin, then I do QQQ. So the reason why I'm bearish, guys, for the coming week is that Bitcoin is not looking great at all. All right, here we had a breakout. I personally sold my Bitcoin position here on a retest around 28,500, something like that. Then we dropped here. This was expected. 30K was a very strong support. As you can see, guys, it has been tested multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Maybe 20 times, and here we consolidated for a month. So that's why I'm telling you guys, when you see a consolidation close to support, be careful. It's usually the sign of an incoming breakout. And here, this is what we had. Breakout, increase in volume. We went lower. We reached the 20K level. I personally bought here at 20K. My plan was to have a bullish reaction towards the 23, 25 area. Unfortunately, we went only to 22,900, so I couldn't exit any of my position that I built here. I'm gonna now try to exit on a retest of the 20K area around 19,500. Exit maybe 50-75% of my long position I built at 20K. Why? Because I think we go to 15K, guys. We have here in this area a lot of stop losses. We're in a situation that is really looking bad to me, guys, because you know that all the DeFi company, the staking, those who offer some very attractive staking rates, they are leveraged, guys. They are leveraged, and they usually pay the interest to their holders using the money that they get from the new investors. This kind of Ponzi scheme. A lot of them are built using this, for sure. They will never say it, but that's a fact. And we might see this coming soon if below 20K, those companies that hold billions of dollars equivalent of Bitcoin, they will not be able to hide the truth for long. So what's going to happen is that a lot of investors will exit together, and this would create a liquidity crunch. So those companies might go bankrupt, which will send very bad signals to all this market, because these companies are not only invested in the crypto market, they invested in everything, guys. So if those companies go bankrupt, it's what looks to me like a very good reason for a market crash to happen. So I'm afraid if Bitcoin stays below 20K, I waited today to make this video because yesterday we had the breakout. It is confirming today. We are still below 20K. Let me zoom in a little bit. We have 1 day. You can see here how weak is this market. 20K was a very strong support, guys. I mean, it was the recent high before this breakout in November, December 20. And it has only held for 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th day it has broken. So it means that there is no more buyers, only sellers. That's really bad. no more buyers on the Bitcoin because everybody bought at 30K, guys, and everybody got destroyed. So this is the situation we're in. We don't have any more buyers. We have over-leveraged companies that are going to find themselves in big troubles if Bitcoin stays below 20K. Now 20K has been broken. It became resistance. I'm personally going to sell this level. I think I'm not going to be the only one. So I think we are doomed to stay in the 15, 20K area, maybe locally go to 10K, you know, something like this. All right. So that's why I want to exit here to be able to buy 15K and even maybe put some orders here. We will not stay, I think, below 15K for more than a few days, but it's possible we go there quickly. And I believe that once here everybody would be liquidated, we're gonna find buyers. All right, here there are buyers for sure. Okay, here there are buyers, I believe, but I thought there were buyers at 20K. I was wrong. As you can see, I mean, buyers didn't fight well, so I think there are buyers here, but maybe everybody lost so much money that no one can buy anymore. I don't know. I will personally try to sell here in order to be a buyer here, because of course I still believe in the long-term price action on Bitcoin. I mean, I think that Bitcoin cryptocurrencies will be here for long, but I also believe we entered a crypto winter that might last between 3 more months and 2 more years. All right, I know it's yeah, there is a big difference, but of course I don't know what's gonna happen. I can only tell you guys that I think we're gonna reach the bottom around July, August, something like this, and that then, so this is gonna be the end of the C wave, maybe at 15K, maybe at 10K, and then we're probably gonna have a strong bounce. All right, massive, maybe go to 30K. All right, so here there's gonna be money to make. We can, you know, triple the investment if you buy at 10K. I'm not saying we're going to go to 10K, but 15K, you know, you can double the investment. And here the question is, what's going to happen once this happens? All right, around December 22, I'm pretty, you know, this scenario makes a lot of sense to me. I'm very, you know, confident that something like this might happen. I'm not sure about the levels, but in terms of, you know, timing and price action structure, I think we're going there. And the question is, what is going to happen here? So it's going to depend on what the central banks do. Are they able to ease the measures of, you know, lower the rates, inject some liquidity, because we will need this, or not? If they are, maybe we're going to have a bull market. But if they're not, we're going to drop again, guys. All right, we're going to drop again for the next 6 months, maybe. And then we can even go, I don't even want to imagine that, but this is a very, very, very bearish case. For now, let's not focus on what's going to happen in Jan 23. Let's focus on what's going to happen this summer. This summer, we're going to be bearish, I believe, until August. And then here, there's going to be some money to make, like I said. And it's true for the equity market. It's true for the crypto market. So the idea is to arrive in August with some money, right? You need to survive there. So, you know, it's not easy these days. I personally lost some money the past 2 weeks, but I made a lot of money just before. So I'm still positive this year, and, you know, I'm trying to build up on that. And now I reduced most of my long positions on the equity market. I'm still in this long position on Bitcoin, but I'm going to try to exit soon. And the idea is to here reload massively, all right? So once again, between 16 and 10K, something like that, so that you can catch up this strong move up, all right? Now, let me go back to QQQ. So I just made the crypto price action analysis. Now, this is the reason why I believe we're going to open with a gap down on Monday. The Bitcoin has broken 20K. It's really an important level. It's going to create some, you know, panic probably on the equity market. So if you look at the weekly time frame, you can, you know, really see what is happening, guys. Okay. So we had, look at this strong, you know, bubble. That's what it's called, right? It's a bubble, guys. We were in a bubble. We knew that. I personally hoped the bubble could last a little bit longer, but since this breakout happened, you know, and the Fed has tightened their policy, there is no more free money in the market to invest. The bubble has burst, all right? Let's be very clear about that. So right now, what is the situation? We have two cases, okay? So I showed you a little bit the long term so that you understand where my support come from. 150 is the low of decade 10. 195 is the high of July 19. 235 is the high before COVID. And here 270 is the low in the middle of the move up after the COVID crisis. So right now, I'm going to stay on the weekly time frame and let's analyze. I just showed you my analysis on Bitcoin, and the equity market is very tied, I mean, to what is happening on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was in a bubble mode, the equity market as well. So we're going to find some positive correlation when we look at big cycles between those two markets. I believe this. I might be wrong, but this is what I believe. So after making my analysis on Bitcoin, it's going to help me to make my analysis on Nasdaq. If I forget what I did on Bitcoin, I could say that, oh, look, we arrive on the weekly 200-week moving average. 270 was a level that I told you guys about already quite long ago. So we could say, all right, yeah, we might have the ABC could be complete. Okay, here this ABC could be complete. Okay, forget about that. And we might 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we might see a move up starting here. Yes, fair enough. That's possible. That's very possible. But given the situation on the equity, on the crypto market, given the situation in the world, inflation, COVID that is still not done, with the China having their zero COVID policy that is just, you know, creating lockdowns forever. I think that's going to stop in the next 6 months. But, you know, when you look at all of that and you think about how a crisis is usually starting. So, I mean, we knew that we're going to have here a 6 months correction. I announced 280 back in December. You can check in my Discord. Of course, I'm sometimes announcing things that don't happen as well. I'm not saying, you know, I can foresee what's going to happen. I'm just saying that this was kind of expected, all right? And it happened. And I was hoping we have a bounce here. But right now, I can see we are really not out of troubles in terms of, once again, the situation. So, and given what is happening on the crypto market and these liquidations that could happen and create a domino effect, we know that the equity market has a lot of leverage as well, and that, you know, if we start to really dive and go to lower levels, there's going to be some selling mechanisms that are going to start to take place, and that can create really strong moves down. So my view, I hope that the bullish case will happen, but I'm prepared for this. And I think that we might just complete a 1, 2, 3, that we are in the middle of a third wave. That is not an ABC. This was the bullish case. That we might go to 240, bounce to 270, and then finish this first move. Maybe at 230, I don't know, maybe 200. You know, it's hard to know if it's going to be like that. It's possible as well. I'm just here talking, I'm showing you levels and I'm showing you the structure. Then I can't be sure, of course, which level is going to be hit during the structure, but something like that, to me, it makes more sense that we go to 200, you know, even to 200, guys. It's pretty bad, I know, but this is, you know, something that could happen. And then we probably, so this is going together with the view I have on Bitcoin, that we have maybe 1 more or 2 more months of bearish market, and then we're gonna have a relief. All right, so same thing. The idea is to load between 240 and 200. All right, you can load at 270 a little bit as well, just in case we go up. I personally not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait and load probably here and here, and to catch up this nice move up. That's for sure we're gonna have during the end of the year. I don't know if it's gonna start in 2 weeks or in 3 months. I think in 2 months. I think that the lowest level will be mid-August, something like that. right? Something like this, you see. Yeah, maybe early September, and that September, October, November, December are gonna be bullish, all right? And that's this is gonna be at least a B wave with a nice bull market. So let's be prepared for this first. And then, once again, same as for Bitcoin, guys, remember that during bear markets, this is when we see the strongest rally with a lot of volume, with nice moves. They really look like rallies, like, you know, impulsive move up. But they are very tricky B waves. So we're going to need to be very careful here. So we have time. It's going to be in Deck 22 or Jan 23. Because here the market could collapse again, and this could be really what is going to hurt the economy, and this could be an entire correction of the move that started, guys, you know, in 2008, even before. All right, I don't have enough market data here, but this could be, look at this chart, guys, if I just, okay, so I think we are correcting this entire move, guys, okay. And that this correction might be, you know, just like that. Okay, that's possible. I mean, the macroeconomics are really bad, guys. Okay, so we need to be prepared for that, and hope it's not gonna happen. But we need to be prepared for that. So this is my view, guys. Quite bearish. Come back to GME, and I want to talk quickly about Tesla as well. Tesla is is the company where we have, when everything started, all right, the meme movement, it started with Tesla, guys, all right? This was the first company that started to trade at very high levels based on the confidence investors had in the company, in Elon Musk. So we could say that if Tesla collapses, it would probably drive a lot of meme stocks lower as well. And Tesla is, to me, not looking so good. And I can quickly give you my levels. I think that 550 is gonna be hit soon, and that we might even go to 300, all right? 350 is a possible scenario, all right? And if this happens, if Tesla loses 50% of its value it has now, roughly, which is possible, guys, then we would probably see breakouts happening here. I'm not trying to create FUD, guys. I'm just trying to show you what could happen, and I believe personally that this bearish scenario is very possible. And if this happens, a lot of stocks that are still holding well would probably see their levels breaking. So GME, for example, monitor the 100 level. This level is going to be important, guys, all right? You're not maybe watching all of my videos, but this, remember that, because you can use it for a very long time, all right? Logarithmic scale, you just connect the lows and you have a trend line here. If this trend line breaks, guys, I can assure you that it's going to be ugly, and that it's going to be the signal that everything is collapsing. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I'm not trying to create FUD, once again, just sharing my view as honestly as I can. And so yeah, Tesla we have, so I wouldn't go short here, it's too late, but I believe we're going to go to 550 minimum, and then if we have a bounce here, maybe taking a short position around 700 would make sense to play the move here lower. Once again, this would go together with Bitcoin, together with QQQ. So once again, I sum up my view. I think we're going to be bearish for the next 1 month to 2 months, then have a strong rally that could be a trap. So we're going to be very careful to see if the situation has really changed or not. If we have good news, we have good news, and maybe we are out of trouble. But if we're not, and if it's just a technical rebound, remember, guys, that rallies happen a lot during bear markets. So we will monitor that when it's going to come. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to click on the sub, like, and bell button. Yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys, we are minting today. Crypto bulls are minting today. So for those who are interested, just join the Discord. Come. I hope you are whitelisted. And yeah, just wanted to remind you that very quickly, but I'm sure that those who are interested are already there. So now I can conclude. Thank you very much for listening, guys, and I'm talking to you very soon. So stay close to shore. Cheers.